Mema wakwaba eba Homeland Media TV so na ene mede uko ekuro bi a yefrɛ no Bamang a ewo Asantemam na yakɔ akosua Kente ho abakwasɛm kakra. Enu nti join me na yenna yenkɔ na yenkosua Kente ho abakwasɛm kakra. Yankɔi.
You know about question or use Kente, so this is how Kente is being woven.
This one
is in with you. This one will need you. What's something to do with them? What's something to do with Jenfi? Yeah, Jenfi and Jenfi and Jenfi. House, I know you. But that's a kind of Jenfi. I'm a woman, I say. So, then, shot you. Okay. Any Ohano. Welcome to Odomankoma Cultural Village, Bamang, Ashanti, Ghana.
Auntie,
Mama history nigga cry.
na utumfo sa that time no. Na tuma no. Utumfo no ne awie na omukɔ bontuku. Ena
Bontuku no na wo say eye ben Côte d'Ivoire no.
Côte d'Ivoire no.
Okay.
So eti ho ena utumfo suma say ni parma a omukosua adwuma no. Enti omo baaye no. Utumfo boa omo am ne eye ma ahemfo nko a. Ne yenye ma obibia. Enti no omo wodem. Ne ba kwanya bi se e baaye no. Afi bonwefo no de ntia ma bonwere agi din no. Bonwefo no edikati etua na adanwasefo no so. Wo mo ko na nan ho no hene no ko na na upe wo nkwala am ya nwento ma wa. Isi ubeden. No anya wo mo. Eti asase bi da. Sunwa road a efre ho stem. Ene komo ye bia ma omo nyina no ho. Ne bo mo anu ho a. Upe omo abenya. Satan no bonwefo so hya ase ase wo mo de kwa akima. So enti akima mu no ena ubisa na ehentuma bonwere. Ehentuma bonwere. Eti ma kwanya ba mo mo register ne ntem. Satan na yakɔhye enkwaso mu wo tumfo ase.
Okay.
Eti na ese ye mo tumfo. Ene didi msa na bonwere Kente. Am se ade bia so contract mu a. Eti mi di rescue mu wura bibia. Na fede. Ai. Oye. Didim wa na eba nti on se bonwere ekura ohene baako adanwase nfisu kura ohene baako ye fufu tuma hene ena bonwere nso ye skadie stretch da yellow tuma no ni onso edie obia di no so ye nyina ekosa akire asante so international se eba ya na se eba Kente se anansi ye de hu se on se ntuma no ye ntuma ufira no aye kuntan kuntan no ne Kente no so
Nti Kente na nkasa ase kyerɛ nsɛn.
Kente no se Kente no ye kuntan
kuntan no
yes
ɛne ne Kente no okay
on se this e de ya adwumi de no nkyerɛ se anansi ene kochire onwen tuma
steady e buku mu no
say ne ene sa na be ka bat ye ya dwemu de ente sa ma ye ene chese didi mu a se ekwa abidu
number 2 high club ben
we high Bamang
as ofi ha na wokɔ aguna saman se aguna saman
aguna saman ne to aso ha no ni na aguna ni
number 2 say
from ya adu
Yawadu. This year Yawadu. And I'm in a bonkomo. And I'm about to handcast as your friend.
Say, baby, we are a Bamang.
Baby, I have seen.
Weaving center.
Yeah. Okay. Intimate weaving center. And media actually. Yeah. Media actually. I have my form.
Bamang weaving center.
Bamang weaving center. Okay. And I need Yawadu in a natural common. Okay. That's fine. I'm sure.
Yo wadofo afei mawura eye shop nim Na me room shop no no muton nyama bebre na ewo ho ni na eye African wear nko a. Adumba efe.
Majis, kill it.
Black man say he get freedom, but them still they in slavery. Oh, why does black men use English and French names, but Englishmen never use African names? Hey, hey, if you know where you coming from, you will know where you going to. Never lose your roots, always respect your roots. Stop the unnecessary gossips and be productive. Stop the ghetto youth from being drug addictive. Stay alive and believe in yourself. Natural fruit you deserve. Wise up, wise up, wise up, wise up, wise up, wise up. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Oh, oh. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Hey, we allow religion and politics to separate the love we have for ourselves. Name your children after yourselves. Say no to GMO food. Say yes to more black schools. You still they follow white education. Me tell you, me brother, you need emancipation. What is independence if you don't get freedom? We don't have justice. We never have equal rights. They control us as they refuse to control our mind. Hey, rise up, let on you. Rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up, rise up.
So it got to a time that one of the Ashanti king, he realized that his people have knowledge about the earth weave. He assembled the good ones and then he sent them to a village called Bontuku. Bontuku was a trading center near Akubwa. So these weavers, they went there to upgrade themselves about the weaving. So once they returned back, they were employed in the king's palace and they started weaving for the royal family. So in the olden days, the Kente became a cloth only for the royals. If you're not from the royal family, you're not allowed to put on the cloth. So it became a royal cloth from 11th century till 17th century, before the cloth was exposed to many people. So from 17th century to now, it's for everyone. There's no more reserve cloth for the royal. So once you have your money, you can buy any cloth of your choice.
Okay, I have a question. So, what was the turning point in allowing everybody to just have?
That was the 17th century.
But why? I mean, what changed?
So, the reason is when it got to that time, the cloth was exposed because those weaving in the king's palace, some of them were able to bring the cloth outside to start weaving it outside.
Okay.
So when they bring it outside, people also started having interest and they also started learning. So it got to a time that most of the people got to know how to weave the cloth and it was exposed to many people.
Okay.
Now, let's look at how we got the name Kente. The name Kente was derived from the word gorgeous.
From the word gorgeous?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So once you put on the cloth, you look so gorgeous,
Okay.
like a peacock. And when you translate into the local language, say Kente. That's gorgeous. Kente. Kenten. Kenten. So through the word Kente, that we got the name Kente.
Okay.
Kente. So once you hear the name Kente, we are also talking about a hand-woven fabric. Yeah, because now when you go to the market, we have these Chinese prints that they say is abroad Kente, but Kente is not a print.
Right.
Yeah, Kente is woven by hands, by the local people. So we go on further to explain that Kente is a visual representation of history ethics. It's a powerful cultural symbol, and Kente is also a medium of communication. Kente is also a source of pride, both for Ghanaians and the African diaspora. And the cloth also chronicles the local history, which reflects the cultural value of the people. So we don't buy the cloth based on the beauty alone, but you also look at the message that is conveyed. So if I love someone, if I hate someone, I want to express my feelings, we can use the cloth as a medium of communication. So anytime that you are buying the cloth, you can ask, what's the meaning of this pattern? What's the meaning of this pattern? And the names and the meanings are also derived from philosophical concepts, oral literature, individual achievement, and some attribute of plant and animal life. We also name the cloth after great events and also after an important personality. So, for history's sake, once we vote for a new president, the weavers, they wove a special cloth, then we name it after that president. The same way that we also use the cloth to show appreciation. That's why when Obama visited Ghana for the first time, we wove a cloth and then we name it Obama. So since then, that's all this kind of cloth, we have named it Obama.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So it's the pattern.
Yes, so it's the pattern. So the Obama pattern is a combination of Kente weaving and embroidery. So the Kente serves as the base. We do the plain fabric, then we do the embroidery to create the designs on the cloth. The same way that when the Queen Mother visited Ghana for the first time, they wove a cloth and then they name it Ohima Bagana, that the Queen Mother had visited Ghana.
So which Queen Mother are you referring to?
The Queen Mother of England, when she visited Ghana for the first time. So let's look at some of the meanings of the Kente patterns. So let's first look at this one. This pattern means the road to success. It's not in a smooth way, it's a zigzag, it's a rough road. So for you to be able to achieve your goals in life, you need to work hard before you can achieve whatever that you want to achieve in this life. So we say life is ups and downs. We also have this pattern here. The moment you put on this cloth in Ghana, you are carrying the message, stop jealousy or stop envy. So the local meaning, we call it Osnoyonkwa or time. That's the local meaning. And we also have this one. This cloth was named when our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, when he got married to an Egyptian woman called Fatia. So we saw the love that they have for each other, although they were coming from different countries, but they were able to live as husband and wife in peace. So this cloth really to communicate about unity, and it also speaks that we are all one, no matter where you are coming from. No racism, no tribalism, no discrimination. That's the message that this cloth communicates about. But popularly, this cloth is called Fatia Fatankroma. That's Fatia befits Nkrumah. And one thing that you need to notice, always the Kente fabrics, the colors that you see in there doesn't affect the meaning of the cloth. Always we look at the patterns to bring out the meaning. By you buying the cloth, because you have your own choice of colors, you can decide on the colors. So no matter the color, the name of the cloth still remain the same. Once we have this pattern, no matter the color. So sometimes you can see this pattern, but in different colors. So when you look at we have some outside there. I would have shown you the different
colors.
Different colors, but the same pattern. And let me throw a little more light on the color that we have in our Kente cloth. Red is the blood in which our forefathers shed for independence. Yellow is the mineral, the gold bauxite, another mineral that we have in Ghana. Green is the vegetation or the forest, green forest that we have. And black is hope and honor for all those who take it for liberty. White means victory. So when you put on all white, that means we are celebrating, you are in good mood. Blue also means royalty, and mauve also means humility, and gray also means blessing, or it also shows maturity. And Kente has a lot of uses. Once you are using as a body attire, it's meant for special occasions. Yeah. So in Ghana, before you see people wearing Kente, unless it's occasions like wedding, festivals, some gatherings like church service, funeral, that's where you see people wearing Kente. But apart from using as a body attire, you can also use an interior decoration to decorate your walls. You can also use as a bedspread. You can also use it as a table runner. Yeah, you can also use as a cushion covers. So it has a lot of uses. So once you buy the cloth, you decide on however that you want to use the cloth. So any question so far?
No, not so far.
So with no question, let's look at the materials that we use to weave Kente. So this is a typical Ghanaian cotton. So cotton was the first material that was introduced in the weaving industry. So in the olden days, it was only cotton that was used. So the popular colors was only black and white. Yeah. Before, during the transatlantic slave trade, during the barter trading system, there was a link between us and the Europeans. So since then, we were able to also get rayon.
So this comes from the Europeans?
Yeah, so rayon is coming from Japan.
Oh, Japan.
Yeah. And we have silk. Silk. And silk is also from India. And we have the metallic yarn. So this is what we use to get the shiny effect. So when you look at some of the cloth, especially look at this one, you see the shiny effect here. That's the beauty of the metallic yarn. So we blend it with the other materials to use it to be. So whether it's cotton, rayon, silk, we have it in two forms. We have the hand thread. The hands was the oldest form of thread that you are using. So when you buy, this is how it looks like. So you need to get your skein winder and the bobbin winder. So we insert it on the sticks before you spin it onto the bamboo. That's the bobbin. By when the demand became so high, that's where the industries also introduced this. So this one has no release span onto the plastic from the factory. So when you buy this straight, we don't use the skein winder anymore. You only need the bobbin winder. You put it here and then you spin it onto there. So I'm going to demonstrate for you to see how we do our local spinning. So once I'm done, you also come and then you try your hands on it. So we have the skein winder and the bobbin winder, and inside the bobbin winder we have the bobbin. This is made from our local bamboo, so you cannot weave without getting this bobbin, because every thread that you buy in a cone or in a hands form, you have to spin it onto the bobbin before you can insert it in the tube called shuttle, before you can use it to weave. So we insert it here, and then you put our two legs here to stabilize the bobbin winder. You hold the thread with the left hand, and then use your right hand to hold the winder, and you spin it. Okay, so look at this is how we do the spinning to transfer all the thread on the hands form onto the bobbin. So now I am done with my demonstration. So it's your turn.
Okay.
We have to look at the number of strips that when you join, it will give you the 2 yards. Okay. So we always join 7 of the strips. A strip is like one of this.
Okay.
So when you join 7 of them, you get. So you look at the length of one strip, then you multiply it by 7. So if one strip is about 65 inches, you multiply it by 7 before we get the whole length. So we do it once.
Oh,
so when we are doing that, we start cutting.
Okay.
Yeah, so we cut it 65 inches, 65 inches, so you get all the 7 values. Before we look at the width also determined by these two called beta. We have each piece take 4 of the thread. So multiply 4 by 100 to get 400. So all these threads, we have thread 400 thread here. Before we start inserting them through the headers, so we have header 1 and header 2. So we take the 400 thread, take it to 2 each. So 2 will go here. So this is the center of it. So you pass through, you leave it, and then you not go on the same one. You have to come to the second one, then you come and take. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So once we are done, this will take 200. This will also take 200. So all the thread that is connected to this, when you press it down, then this goes down. This also comes up, and that gives us the space that we weave through. Before we insert them through the beater, we have these small spaces here. So you insert them 4 each. Before we tie all the thread onto the cloth beam, then we start the actual weaving. So here we have 3 types of Kente weaving here. We have simple weave, that's the basis. So that's where the learning of the weaving starts from. Before we go to the double weave, where it becomes complicated a little bit, where you get the designs, and then to the triple weave, the most complicated one. So you'll be looking at all of them. So first, let's look at the simple weave, how it is done. So we have this, that's the treadles. So this will go in between the toes. So now I have my shuttle here. So the spinning that we're doing, once you are done, you take the bobbin from the bobbin winder and then you put it in. So when you take it from there, this is how it looks like. Okay. Then you place it in the shuttle. So the simple weave, there is no design in it. You can only use the colors to design, but it doesn't follow any pattern. So let's look at how it is done. Always the hand and the leg, they coordinate. So when you hold the shuttle in your right hand, you press the right foot down. Then you have the space. You insert it through. You beat it.
Oh, that's easy.
Then you put the beater back. Now left. So I have to switch to the left leg. Then it goes in. Beat it. Put the beater back. Right down.
That seems pretty
Left.
simple.
Right. Beat. Left. Right. So the same process repeats over and over.
Oh, you're just showing off now.
So the plain weave, there is no pattern weave, it's plain. So that's the easiest
That
weave.
is really easy. Now, if you had a
The designs. And this pattern that you see here are always preset here. So let's look at something here. When you look at this, we have it in steps 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 of the strings here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So when you lift the 1 like this, it gives you the base. 2, it goes on. 3, 4. The rest are just a repetition. So let me demonstrate for you to see how.
Yeah, because
So we have this paddle. This paddle helps us to lift the strings. Two. Now, put the shuttle in, put it down, you press. This is a binder, so you bind it. Go to this. Okay. I'm repeating it back. So 3.
Man, black, but lovely. I don't buy it, fly it. Black is pure, so nice. I will always be black. I will still be black. Yes, I'm proud. Black, 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 black. I will always be black. I will still be black. Yes, I'm proud.
And we call this triple weave. So the triple weave always, the design covers the entire background. So there's no matter the color of the background I use, the design will cover the whole background. You'll be doing the front, you'll be doing the back at the same time. So they spend more hours on this one than any of the weave. And when you look at this one, they don't have the strings at the back that you have to press it.
Right.
So before you learn this, you have to keep all the design in your head. So when you sit, you memorize to bring the design.
Oh, wow.
So when someone is ordering, you just send a picture. So you look at the picture, just look at the colors because you already know the design by head. So they sit and then they use their fingers to count, to arrange the colors. So while they are moving the colors, then some will be gravitating to others, then they use it to form the pattern.
So you have to have that all in your mind.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Every pattern. But if you're a beginner, you have something that you'll be looking at. But when you become a professional,
You don't need
you
it.
don't need it anymore. So this, even before you learn, you need to spend 3 years. Yeah, you have to do an apprenticeship for 3 years. to learn.
Apprentice for 3 years?
Yes, for 3
Wow.
years to learn how to use it. But the double and the simple, that one you can use about 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year to learn. That one is not difficult than this. And even for them to finish only one strip, they spend the whole day. That's the 12 hours to make only one of the strips. That made this cloth more expensive than any other Kente. So this cloth was designed for Akufo-Addo, our president.
Oh, it's designed for your president? The one coming in?
No, the outgoing.
The outgoing.
Yeah.
So what is it going to be called?
That's the Akufo-Addo cloth.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you go to the market and you want Akufo-Addo, when you mention this one, but sometimes due to politics, sometimes when you are going for the market, you have to change the name. Yeah, because if you go to some opposition and you are going to mention this, they will not buy. Okay. So sometimes when you get to the market, then we change the market name. But the original name is always there. And before cocoa came to Ghana, originally cocoa is not from Ghana. There was a man named Tete Kwashi. In the year 1879, he went on a missionary tour at Fernando Po. Now Fernando Po is Equatorial Guinea. So he went on there for a mission. So once he finished his mission and he was coming back to Ghana, he brought a seed of cocoa from Equatorial Guinea to Ghana. And he first planted it at Bamang in the eastern region. So he got to a time that it flourished in his own courtyard. So most of the farmers got interested in it. They also started planting. So within some years, cocoa was all over the country.
But how did he bring the cocoa from Equatorial Guinea to Ghana?
Okay, per history, what I heard, he said he swallowed it.
He smuggled it.
Yes.
Oh, he swallowed it and then he let it come out and he dug it out.
He said they said he swallowed it. So when he came, he just shut it out.
Okay.
Just like
Okay,
Yeah,
and then
that's the history.
and that's how he got in
yes,
here.
Yes, it's in here.
And then he planted one and it flourished.
Yes, it flourished. Then he started planting more out from, because when you get the fresh one, you can easily plant it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it got to a time that most of the farmers also got interest in it, and they also started planting. So within some years, cocoa was all over the country. So Ghana was leading the world in production till the year 1983, where there was a general bushfire that set in our forests. It burns all our forests. So since then, Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast took over from Ghana, and they became number one. So they are leading up to now, and Ghana is second, and we are trying.
Homeland TV ahwɛfoɔ ɛnɛ aha ɛne yɛde adwumadie no ebesi ekuro a ɛnɛ yɛtu kwan ɛkɔɔ so yɛfrɛ no Bamang a ɛwɔ Asanteman mu. Makram na bye bye.